Welcome back to part 46 of my Prussia Let's Play for Empire Total War with the Empire 2 Overhaul mod. We continue where we left things off last time. And look at that beautiful map of grey exempt regions, and only one region remains taxed. And that is Berlin, our capital. Now, if I have remembered correctly, and you guys have advised me correctly via the comments and the live streams over the past few weeks, this is exactly what we need to do now in order to get a revolution to turn ourselves into Germany. Wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, we've cranked up the taxes on the lower classes. They're now really upset. Plenty of clamour for reform. So let's give them a glorious revolution into Germany. So we need to give it a few turns for them to rebel. Then if I remember correctly, we should get an option to side with the rebels, which we will want to do, because then if we oust the absolute monarchy, we should get the option to form a republic. That's the plan. We've exempted every other region so that we don't get rebellions there. We've moved the garrison troops out so that, or the garrison army out, so that there'll only be the garrison in Berlin itself that will need to fight. It shouldn't be too tough. So, yeah, clinch your butts and let's see what happens. We are currently losing 12k a turn. That's why we built up a big old war chest of 87k. Hopefully, we'll still have about 40k left once this is done. So let's see what happens. And as I do this, probably let's see France and Spain declare war on me. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Now, I did see a fair few comments actually saying you should just build up navies and go after France and Spain. We don't have the dockyards built up to build competitive ships that could actually challenge. No, Mughal Empire. That could actually challenge France or Spain. Plus, they've probably got 2 or 3 full stack fleets each. So we would need at least that to kind of match them, or at least half that used very carefully. The cost of that just would not be worth it. We don't need to broadly control the seas if we can smash them on land. So while it's frustrating that they might be able to drop some armies around, as long as we have the armies to counter them wherever they're going to go, that's going to be far more effective right now, to be honest. I still don't see a point in building up a massive navy to challenge them. We might build up one full stack navy over here, just see if we can pick off the Spanish bit by bit and defend, but we're not going to use it proactively to go after France or Spain. There's just the amount we'd have to invest in that. Be better off investing in our economy and our land armies to smash on through and focus on our objectives. Right. A little bit of a rebellion, it would seem. Brewing. They're a bit upset. Let's end the turn again and see what happens. Damn it, France! Ah! Stupid, sexy France. Yeah, you're going to land there. Spain, no! No! Pains in the whatsits! You were listening! Wow, straight in, eh? Okay, well, this means war. Plus, at this point, there's no way we could build up ships quickly enough to challenge them to stop the invasions. So, yeah. Allons-y! Light infantry tactics. I don't want that. What I want is an alliance. You want 12k. I mean, not that you're going to stand by me, so I'm not really sure this is worth it. But fine. I need you to join the wars, but you know exactly what you're doing. It's fine. I can reclaim those regions.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the orders have become too unhappy.
I know.
You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down.
Do I need both? No, because you don't want to make both sides unhappy. Yeah, no, we want a rebellion. I think, is it one more turn I've got to give it? I think someone said it was 3 turns. All right, France have landed. That we put the army here specifically to smash France back into oblivion. There goes the war chest. Yep. That's why we built it up. And we've got my armies here. Oh yeah, this one we were assembling. What were we waiting for there? Was it the... We've got the cavalry in there. Just more superior infantry. But I just didn't get around to recruiting more of them. We've got this army that can go straight on in there and smash, so we will do that. Shortly we'll have that battle. Let's just see what we need to do. Spain over here with a large army. I mean, they're going to hit everything through there. We popped this army over here to sit and wait. That is annoying. Okay, we can bring them over to Alexandria. There we go. So we'll be able to sort that out soonish. Wherever these guys are going with that force, though, that's a little bit worrying. We brought up more forces here in case we need to bring them down the coast, didn't we? And we've got this army here, which well, we're at war, so let's go after some. That's what we were building these guys up. Let's go after them. Not that there's a revolution about to occur at home. Yeah, let's go across to Naples. Try and do a bit of damage and knock the Spanish out of the war. What's Rome look like? Okay, Rome is France and Naples, yeah, is Spain. That's fine. We should be able to deal with both of them with this army. I don't know. Can we... Am I able... I could probably jump in there with my general, but then we'd be caught behind. And they'd just go in and take out my general, probably. I could probably reinforce. We'll wait. Venice. If only. I mean, that's going to be the way we ensure peace here. Is hitting them with all of our strength and take a load of territory rapidly from them. Either we can trade some of the territory back to them for peace, if things go a bit dire, or we can just smash their power. So let's bring more armies down here. We'll... yeah, bring all of them down. Go for it. Go for it with everybody. We can go straight across here. Ravenna, and then strike that way. That army will lead the attack next turn. That's fine. I will leave that navy. Actually, I'm going to leapfrog it over here. That's fine. Not going to worry about any of the others. We'll see where they go. We've already got a counter going on there. That's fine. This army yet can move on down here, so we still got some troops present. And in fact, what do you need? You need some decent cavalry. I'm going to give you just that. The Royal Prussia Guard. And I, in a perfect world, I give you some superior infantry. But we might struggle. What with a revolution going on. But let's go for it. Actually, no, let's not. We can get those guys out in a single turn whenever we need to. Save our money for now. We will conquer new regions, which will help us out. Alright. Now left to do, but strike the French. Which apparently, they will weather this storm. I think not. In we go. Gold is flowing the wrong way, my lord. Does our flag... I think our flag does... It should change. God, it's foggy AF here. Foggy as fog. Yeah, I think the flag changes if I'm not mistaken. We need to roll forward with that unit a little bit. And And then you guys, yeah, also roll forward a smidge. I just realized how far we're not along the middle, particularly well balanced through the middle of the map. Yeah, we'll roll forward with you guys. I don't think we'll... Okay, yeah, no, we'll go there. And then pull you to go forward just a bit here. That's quite nice and central. How much gap between... I think it's going to be 3 units between each one. Let's see. Oh, no, don't want you limbered. There we go. Is it foggy? I missed that. That is absolutely terrible. That wins dad joke of the day, I think. Wow. Congratulations, I didn't know you were expecting. Wow. We'll go for the 4 grenadiers on the left, which means we will then fire over the cavalry on the right to control that side. Oh, wait, hang on. No, we won't. We'll still do 2 and 2. We didn't realise we had 4 of each. Little staff, sit behind about there. Lovely. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. This fog's actually giving me a bit of a headache looking at it. It's like straining to see through it. Cannons all getting into position. Let's take a look at enemy formation. Anybody see them? They're wearing white as well, just to hide in the fog. That's a lot of dragoons and pistoliers. It's a lot of cavalry. I can't see anything. Just a touch forward. Unlimber the guns! Prepare to fire. Let's see about knocking out the enemy artillery. Because then it would draw them to us. They've got that one there. We've got another back here. Well, you know what they say. Time to sacrifice some cavalry. Knock out their cannons and they will then be forced to charge our battle line. there a World War One mod for Empire? I don't believe so. There's the Great War mod for Napoleon Total War, though. Ah, these are the mortars. You fired over each other again, didn't you? Of course you did. I want them broken. I want them shattered. There we go. Take the demi cannons out. As far as I can tell, that's the last of their cannons. Enemy cavalry's gonna get me. But we have broken their cannon. Push, 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 push. I'm quite happy to sacrifice both of your units. Push. Get on them. I need them shattered so they can't come back. Or enough of the crew taken out that they can't come back. They can rally from that. Have we done enough to draw them to us? Time will tell. Let's wait for them to reform, then we'll know if they're going to advance forward. They've got those guns there. Oh, are they just outside my range as well? Looks like it. Oh no, they're not. Just that one. But it looks like they are attacking with a cavalry unit at least, so hopefully. The French will attack. When you fire on the ground in front, you can try. Be horrifically inaccurate though. I gave the cavalry my classic speech before battle, fear not. They knew what was happening. Why do you think we stuffed the Prussian cavalry corps with convicts and prisoners? They're out on day release. If they survive, they get their freedom. And if they don't, well, probably we're going to die anyway. That was an explosive canister shot through the cab. Call up the glue carts. We've got some harvesting to do. Splendid. Oh, the rest of them attacking. Not yet. They're still forming up. Forming up a line, and then I hope to see them advance forward rather than reshuffle. Damn frogs. probably a good thing. I was thinking about it. It's probably a good thing we do our winter fundraiser for an assistance dog training charity. I don't think we'd ever get, you know, a willing horse charity that would want to work with us. Unfortunately. They're coming. They're coming. I've spotted my cavalry over on this side. Rather cheeky of them. Might get a letter through from Peta, though. Yeah, but like, I don't feel like anyone takes Peta seriously. I don't think Peta takes Peta seriously. I should get sponsorship from Horse Meat Brand or a glue factory, yeah. Get the Lionheart Prit Stick special. Now made with 90% real horse. Empire Total War, brought to you by 3M Glue. For all your sticky needs, in and out of the battlefield. Lovely rippling volleys, chaps. Had the angle of these guys a bit wrong. Was I bitten by a horse as a child? No, I've got nothing against horses. Love them. Lovely creatures. But they make excellent meat and glue. So, you know. Thankfully, the French are mainly using lots of missile cavalry, so they're not going to just charge our line. Wish we could have chosen not to play in the fog, though. That would have been nice. It's not a very popular topic in many equestrian communities. I do like horse riding, though. To be fair, I haven't done it for a while, but I used to ride when I was younger, now and then. I think the last time I rode a horse was about 2016, 2017. Went to Wales for a week, and me and my wife went for a ride at a local equestrian centre up and round the hills. And all the horses in the stables had Lord of the Rings themed names, and I was lucky enough to ride Gandalf. So yes, I've ridden Gandalf. Can say that. Was great. 10 out of 10. Would ride Gandalf again. Where's my cavalry gone? Oh, it's like I could see them over here, but then I lost them in the fog. Not Shadow. No, I didn't ride Shadowfax. I rode Gandalf. The pleasure was all mine. These guys are just outside of my range. Rude. God, through the smoke and the fog, that does look pretty epic, to be fair. Why was he called Gandalf? I assume it's because he was a big grey horse. Gandalf the Grey. What's my horse's name? My wife rode Frodo. Frodo was a bit of a dick. There we go. Nice. Boom! A heroic victory against the French. Huzzah! Now on to revolution! That's it. Send them that way. Crushed. Nope. In true fashion, we lost one unit of cavalry. But it's fine, because we can get some more. Right, let's leave those guys there. Right. And we need to end the turn again. Actually, we just defeated an army of France. Let's see if that was enough of a spanking to make them think again. It was not. More spankings required for the French. Where you go in Spain with that smaller force? Gonna go hit me ships. Of course. gun frigate versus a sloop. Yeah, it's fine. It's all a distraction. Oh no, my one and only trade fleet. No! Well, their ships look absolutely awful. But we'll still... Oh, don't go there. No, that's the worst place you could go! Do they actually have anything with decent guns? Because it looks like they're all pretty weakened. Their crews are pretty tiny, but I don't know how ours would fare. Screw it. Let's try and fight it and see what happens. Is that a fire ship? Oh, great. I mean, also, if the... I mean, sometimes the UI gets this really wrong on here. But if the UI is to be believed, most of them have got some pretty substantial holes in them, so they should only take a shot or two and they should go down. So we might as well try and fight it. So, in we go! Right, they are deploying over here. They will come straight towards me. I have Indian men, but they are not damaged. I am going to go do two... Ah, not like that. Not like that! Ah. Just going to have them hopefully just sail with the wind straight at my line. God, I wish I had left click and drag for this. Or alt left click and drag. Be really useful for some of the repositioning that I would like to do. Alright, let's give that a go. Okay, not terrible. Alright, fast forward. Did it lie about the strength of their hulls? Yeah. Fair bit. The number of cannons that they've got on their ships, though, that looks like it was right. But these are still ships of war. And mine are just trade ships. So we'll see. We shall see. I mean, I probably maybe try and board them. Doesn't say what kind of statistics the seamen have on it. It's a sheer numbers game. That might work out all right. I was just thinking, why have I not got a reticule for my ships? Showing where they'll fire. And they have to turn it back on for land units. You have to do it back for sea units. I didn't see a thing for that. That's annoying. I don't really know why they turned that off, to be honest. I mean, it's not too difficult to work out where you need to position your ships, to be fair. Broadly. We're just going to leave this on fast forward because it's either going to work or it's not. Let's see if maybe I can go in and capture one, see if that's worth doing. You should be able to catch this one. Oh yeah, it doesn't show that at all. That's bad. Ow. Yeah, maybe just mass boarding is the key. Oh, it's that one broken. I was like, oh no. Are we doing okay? No, we're not. That one's gone as well. Yeah, it's going to be like morale. It's going to be much lower for our boys. What it's worth, let's try and get in there. Admiral dead? No, enemy admiral killed. Oh, nice. How are our troops doing, mate? Oh, yeah, we've managed to do it. Yeah, okay. Definitely go in for the boarding actions. Because it might actually work. No, that one surrenders on fire and is on fire as well. You're only supposed to set the enemy ship on fire. What are you doing? You're crazy. But it's our version of the Italian job. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Only supposed to blow up the other ship. Not my trade fleet. My glorious trade fleet. Doing damage. I'm not really surprised. I'm up against proper ships of the line versus my trade fleet. Don't have enough ships to properly sort them out. But they've broken me there. It's broken as well. I don't think we're quite going to do it, boss. But we have maybe weaken some of their ships a little bit, so I'll take it. Let's fast forward it a bit. That one's gone. Only one still active is this one here. No. We tried. I mean, one of their ships is definitely on fire, so I'm hoping that means they've lost one. Maybe. That'd be nice. They didn't lose any. Oh. Oh, I was like, I didn't lose any? No, they captured 7 of my ships. I see. And the other 2 sunk. Fine, we'll lose the battle at sea, but we'll win on land. And that's what truly matters. Just rip the old income for a few turns. Sweden, 14k wealth generated, not income. For Goa, Kashmir, and Ahmednagar. It's a pass, mate. But thanks for playing. Diplomatic deals that I'll never accept. Come back next week. Bing.
You have recruited so many units, your treasury is buckling.
I know. We should also have... Ah! At last! Revolution! Dissatisfaction with the monarchy has erupted into full-scale revolution. A revolutionary army has been formed to sweep away the old order and replace it with a new republic. In the capital, troops loyal to the throne have ensured the city remains under royal control, but traitors within the city have defected to the rebel cause. Men who were once friends have taken up arms against each other. The country is in chaos. Do you wish to continue as a monarchy and attempt to crush the revolutionaries, or take control of the revolutionary army and attempt to storm the capital? Side with the rebels! The Brandenburger rebels. And because we moved out, the garrison, there's nothing particularly strong there. So we've got musketeers of Markgraf Karl, line infantry, the Itzenplitz musketeer, superior line infantry, and some hussars, and Lothar Hertz. Now we have no access to government objectives or anything else other than ending the turn. And we can't do anything outside of just controlling the army, and we have to try and take the capital. That is our sole objective now. It's revolution time. Right. Here we go. Nice. We're gonna fight it. Let's do it. Let's overthrow the monarchy and create the Republic of Germany. At least I think that's what it'll be called. I don't know. We'll find out together. Beep, 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 beep. Let's have all the 240s together in one group. And we'll have all the 200s together in another. And the cavalry to the left. Right. Let's take Berlin. It's one of the big disappointments in Empire, unfortunately. The cities. Or rather, lack of them. Let's go crush the royal militia. Set ourselves up between these houses here. Have this force moving to the flanks. Cavalry up to the left. We'll even pop mid-general close-ish by and fast forward it. So we get in position. I decided what the next campaign will be. So the series that will replace this campaign will be a Eastern Roman Empire series in Total War Attila. We held a poll the other week on the community tab. That's what we'll follow on from this one. In terms of what I would do if and when I eventually come back to Empire and Empire 2, it'll be probably between a USA campaign on Empire 2 or a Dutch campaign. I might also just throw a curveball and say I'll switch on over to trying out PUA as well. But we'll see. I feel quite happy with all the tweaks and changes that Empire 2 adds. Like, to me, it does just feel like a 2025 version of Darth Mod. with some solid improvements. Not Poland. Nope, no plans to cover Poland. I also probably wouldn't choose them as my next series, even if I was interested in them, just because similar part of the map to play on. I like to have a bit of variety in between series, and don't like to avoid kind of repeating the same kind of area unless it's a very different play style between factions, which I probably imagine it wouldn't be for the Polish and the Prussians. Ba, 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 ba. Finally getting into position. Right. Let's make ourselves a Germany. Swing you guys up here. Speaking of future series, you see the announcement. Was that they've incorporated Banner Kings? I didn't actually fully catch the full announcement, to be honest. Yeah, late night stream because we got interrupted in the day. I say we got interrupted. My son had to go to hospital, unfortunately, but he's fine now. So just carrying on with what we missed out earlier, or as much of it that we missed out. They're firing at the cavalry. They turned around to fire at the cav at the last minute. In your cavalry, distract them from the advancing infantry. That was nice. I like that we get green and red around the flags when it's a revolution to like really clearly show who the enemy is. I guess is it's trying to really differentiate because it's a feature from like the base game where you don't have maybe two different flags or as different flags, I guess. And it's like, hey, yeah, you're revolutionaries, but those the bad Prussians. You're the good Prussians. Look at that, crushed them. Don't even need to finish them all off. Boom. And just like that, we've had a revolution. See, France, that's how it's done. Yeah. You heard. 63 losses. The revolution succeeds. Boom. I am now the Kaiser. Huzzah. We are rich and majestic. Look at us. We're bleeding so much money. That's our new flag, eh? Which flag is this specifically? Is this the early German flag? Brandenburgian flag? What are we? We're still Prussia. Actually, yeah. We've got... That's interesting. That one, obviously the mod adds in, is different to the one that we have here. I am El Presidente. No, not Tropico. Government popularity is at 7% though. So we'd lose to opposition pretty hard. Yeah, I'm the Kaiser. But yeah, look at our new flags. Boom. Welcome to the Republic of Germany, everybody. The Republic of Germany rises. Even though on the world stage we are still called Prussia, we're Germany now, okay? Okay, anyone got a problem with that? Then you should be banished. Nice new flag, though. Do you have a flag? I say in the normal game it changed to a modern day German flag. Mm-hmm. In Saxony. Shh, shh, shh. We don't talk about that. Right, let's get everything working again. Let's crank those taxes down. And then we just need to go through every single region and unexempt them all from tax. Welcome to the new German state. The new German Republic. Is it Star Wars or Empire right now? It's a bit of both. The Empire has fallen. Long live the Republic. How many Republic references are you going to make in the episode titles from now on, Lionheart? Oh, all of them. All of them. That was 90% of the reason why I did it. Watch our income grow. Yay. Well. Mission complete. This is what I wanted to achieve today. Happy days. I think we're, all the way back round. We'll be able to check it again if we go back to here. Yep, nice. And our government popularity is now rising because we're taxing people again. Well, we're taxing people again and we're also not extortionately taxing the lower class. We now have middle class and lower class. So Heinrich, Heinrich Butcher. The Butcher of Cavalry, you say? Oh, yes. Where's my family tree? Oh, the royal oh, so it still shows the royal family. But they've gone. They've been overthrown. We chopped their heads off, I assume, by the guillotine. Ruh-roh. Right, where are all those forces I put? Oh, I've shuffled them all around, haven't I? We had these guys here. Let's put them in. What is our income per turn? 13k. We've probably got other things that we do need to do, but now we've got to repair all of Berlin. I was feeling like we should... Oh, we can't actually recruit in here. I was going to recruit some new infantry to sit in there to defend with. Let's get some superior line infantry and go sit them in Berlin. They feel all fancy. Right. France, Spain. Prepare to get wrecked. just see where our rate goes. Got more armies to bring across. We can attack the French there. On the path to Rome. I'm hoping that by crushing them will lead to some big gains. Surrender refuse, it's fine. We'll set up, bring our other forces on over. So I don't think you'll be saying that soon. Oh yeah, I want to see the Prussian giants in action. We've got the organ guns here with that army. It'll take some time to get used to our new flag. Ah, I was like, what are we doing here? General? Yeah, that's what we need. Right, this is just chock full of superior boys and girls. Well, just boys actually, but a superior army for the Republic. Oh, I sense my inner Palpatine wanting to come out. Palpatine would like to come and play, please. Eliminate the Jedi. Wait, no, wrong universe. But still, eliminate the Jedi. Push them back. They're getting reinforced. All right. Let's crush some frogs. Here we go. Execute Order 66. Or something. I thought you said you weren't playing Darth Mod anymore. Yeah. It worked better when I was playing Darth Mod. Yeah, that's true for the Star Wars references. That is true. Other side of the church ain't gonna work. Should be okay. I don't want to go too far because it'll be impacted by all the other little buildings there. Oh, hang on, I've just realised what weird composition of cavalry have I got here? Okay, then that's fine. It's obviously just threw together what I had. That's all right. These three the other side, and we'll have one up to the church, and then these two to the left. Nice. And you can chill behind the church. Solid line. Oh! Yes. Reinforcements coming. How are they coming in behind? They were all in front. Right. At the new German Republic Army attack. Even though it still says Prussia. It's like when you've just moved house. It takes a while for the mail to update, alright? Oh, of course you'll switch over. See him off, see him off, see him off. I do like our new flags. Back on your artillery. That's fine. We've got the right position, so it's all good. After the musketeers, please. Crush him. German Republic rises. I feel like we do that as Bane.
The German Republic rises!
Canister shot, please. We've seen off the guard. That's not good. That's pikemen over there. That's why. Who's using pike still at this point, damn it? Enemy general is down. Some more pikes. Pile them on in. Please, cannons, don't fire across the line like that. Just charges from behind. Caught between the French. Pull back, reform. Bit of a messy one, this. Infantry getting into position. Wow, the Guard Suisse. I'm surprised you have as much territory as you do and you're still dealing with the French. I mean, well, dealing with the French, we've only just started dealing with them. That's the thing. We've not had to face them so far in the campaign. But now they've proven to be a thorn in our side. They're broken. Good. Back into line. Gone there. What have they got over there? Artillery. Does the mod allow you to have more of the special regiments? Always find it frustrating when you have a cool special regiment and you can only get one of them. I mean, it has quite a few new like named or featured regiments and things like that, which I guess probably fit the bill for like special regiments and stuff like that. Typically, most of them do have a cap, but the vast majority I've seen like have a cap of about 4 units that you can have. So that might appeal to what you're looking for. These guys just broke. Okay. Just need to take out that cannon, please. Oh, you guys broke as well. Cavalry, please, could we stand? Or not. Is there an option for a bigger unit size and 40 unit army? I think, yeah, there is 40 unit armies you can go for. I prefer not to, just because with the increased size of units, it makes it quite hectic on the battlefield. And like broadly, the deployment zones aren't or weren't designed for 40 unit armies in mind. So they do sometimes struggle with that. Bring up some infantry instead to delete the cannons. I'm playing in borderless window. No, just full screen that I have to switch in and out of because it doesn't natively support borderless window. Playing at 1080p as well. Well, set with the game to run at 1080p, even though I'm running at 2560 by 1440. It just auto rescales onto the screen, just because this game doesn't have UI scaling above 1080, so otherwise it makes it very small. All right, let's move these guys into position. We can tell the artillery to stop firing because these guys should be able to fire off a volley, and then we can just charge them in. Go. Oh, nice. Solid smack to the face with the stock of the gun. Job. done? No. Always like hiding a unit back on a wall somewhere. Don't know why. I'd love to know what the logic is, AI. I'm listening to some good tunes though. Look at that sick beat he's dropping. Little did they know the Prussians were coming. Once they climbed up the whole hill to get to them. Ay, 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 ay. Give them a volley. Or 5. But I'm gonna move you a little bit closer. They're gonna respond. Ah! Oh, that was good. Bye-bye. Run home back to Paris. This is German land now. Lovely. Smashed him. We can march on Rome now. In fact, if we attack that army will come in as reinforcements. We can draw them all out. Not triggering any garrison troops. But my cavalry, no surprise there, took a beating. We could bring this army in instead. Oh no, they can't march as far. It'll be up to these guys. Which, yeah, looks pretty close. And I think that is what we'll do to open our next stream and recording of Prussia. And then we've also got the battle for Naples with our other armies just south. And I'm hoping this quick sort of 1-2 smash to France and Spain might dampen their appetite for more war. We shall see. For those that be watching this over on YouTube, this will gone out as a YouTube premiere, so I hope you enjoyed that. Actually, this probably would have gone out on Saturday. I probably would have said at the start of the episode it's going out on Sunday. It's probably going out on Saturday. I've had a shuffle around of the schedule, kind of like last minute throughout the week. Bits and pieces occurring last minute that I needed to adjust my content for. I had also hoped that this would be a much bigger, longer episode of sort of 2 to 3-ish hours. It's probably only just been over the hour. But plan very much is that the next Prussian upload that you get, which will be the following Sunday on YouTube, but we'll be streaming more of it on Wednesday or Thursday next week, will be a much bigger, meatier episode. And I'm hoping it should take us like a good few steps towards finally hitting our victory objectives of unifying the German states. Now that we are Germany in all but name, and a few territories, now that we've had our revolution and the German Republic has risen, victory is only a few turns away. So join us next time for more German action. Until then, take care and ciao for now.